Wow, I am so grateful for all of the love shown for my last video. It was definitely not easy to leave, but I knew I wouldn't grow from being comfortable. I was tired of feeling burnt out, unhappy, and misaligned with my values. I know I am meant for something different, something more. I quit Google after 8 years. I was stuck in this routine of commuting 3 hours a day, doing my job, and feeling unfulfilled. I even got into another team this year who were some of the most kind people I have ever worked with. But I still felt the same. I knew something had to change. I was tired of hearing myself complain, complain, complain. In this video, I document my last 2 weeks at Google, from my anxiety I had before giving my notice to the relief I felt after. There was so much built up to making this decision to leave. But when it was over, it was over. This video isn't about complaining. I was immensely privileged to have worked at one of the largest tech companies in the world. This video is about my gratitude for working there and what I learned. Here are some things that I learned. 1, you are your biggest advocate. No one is going to vouch for you as hard as you can. Make sure you are communicating with your manager and higher ups, directors, VPs, on what you want, promo, more money, bigger projects, etc. 2, show them. Actions speak louder than words. People notice me when I didn't even notice myself when I did the best at my job. If you do a shit job, people will notice. If you do a really good job, people will notice. 3, you will always find your people. Throughout my 8 years, I always found my people. Some came and gone, some stayed. They all served a purpose in my life here, and that is what I am most grateful for. I just pinged both of my directors if they can meet me today in person at 3:30 to deliver the news. I'm super nervous. I just took 3 fat shits this morning and I'm eating avocado toast. This is my favorite, one of my favorite cafes. It's 24 hours. I don't know, 20. It's all day. And there's And now the best avocado toast. I'm gonna miss this. Thank you. I just cried telling my awesome EBPs, my mentors who I sit with here, and it just came out. I'm highly emotional and it's 11:15. I have till 3:30. Here we go. Growing up in Oakland from poor refugee parents, the odds were against me. I went to a pretty good high school, but I still never felt good enough as my peers. I feel like I've downplayed getting into Google, so now I want to take this moment to feel proud of how far I've come. They say that getting into Google is harder than getting into Harvard. I started as a contractor for 2 years. I just wanted Google on my resume, but didn't think I'd get that far here. I thought I'd finish my 2-year contract, then work at some other company. As a contractor, I was told that there was a 1% chance of conversion to be a full-time employee at Google. Harvard, 1% conversion rate? The odds were against me. But I busted my ass, made connections, and found an opening with the team I was already working with at the time. With a bit of luck and persistence, I was offered the position within 2 months of interviewing. Most others took 6 to 9 months. After feeling like a failure for most of my career, I finally felt like I made it. I made it to Google. I just watched my video from 2 weeks ago from the morning before I put in my notice, and wow. It's crazy how 2 weeks flew by so quickly, but all the feelings are so different. Like, I was so nervous and, scared. But now I'm like, woo, fuck it. Super privileged and grateful to be in this position. I know I worked super hard to get here. And I want to tell everyone that if you're thinking about quitting your job or you're tired of the same shit, remember that you have the power to change that. Unless you're trying to survive a genocide, then that shit is fucked up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, but most of you watching this are probably in privileged positions like I am. So, yeah, just do it. Or if you're in a shitty position, keep working hard to visualize the goal and go for it. You can do it. It's also very new and slightly very uncomfortable for me to record myself talking to myself. I now have more respect for YouTubers. Before I was like, day in the life people, so freaking easy. But I'm like, okay, I get it. And also like recording, walking around, making sure you don't get people's faces or whatever. Because, people could be pretty awkward thinking that you have them recorded on your thing, but hello, surveillance, whatever. So yeah, that's an interesting experience for me. It's just documenting more of my life, but I think it's fun, and I think it's necessary for me because I love looking back on things and reflecting on it. So, yeah. Start today. Start recording yourself and your friends, family. Document everything, just like how if you had a dad who used to do that. That's what I feel like I'm channeling my dad with his little what do you call it, VCR? His huge VCR recording everything. So yeah. Oh, there goes Google Biker. Hi, bye. It's wild to be spending the morning outside just chilling. People are like, didn't you have work? Because I rarely use these amenities because you're busy working. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, sometimes I'll go outside and get some air, and yeah, still pretty privileged to have all of these resources available to us. But I feel like I didn't fully enjoy it because I was just clocking in, clocking out, ready to go home on my bus. But yeah, it feels different today. It feels bittersweet, but I also don't want to work in a fucking cube for the rest of my life. It's depressing. There's barely light in there. Yeah, I want to be outside. I want to live life. I want to smell the air. I want to be able to do that, not just on the weekends. So yeah, this feels good. And it's funny, people looking at me like that. But fuck off. My phone. Bye. Sayonara. Woo! I'm free.